Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for another Korn album review, and this is for the Paradigm Shift album review. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to and let you know what I thought of this record. So let's dive into this review. Now, this is their 11th studio album, and this is the second to last album before my marathon for the Korn album reviews I've been doing for 2 weeks now will come to an end on September 9th, which will be the Serenity of Suffering will be the last album review I do by Korn, and that's on September 9th. But pretty much this album was pretty good. There are a few tracks on here, like Never Never and Hater, that I wasn't that crazy about. I didn't hate the songs, I just thought they were kind of plain and boring. And that's just my opinion. You may not agree with me on it. It's just how I felt when I was hearing those songs, but 15 out of 17 tracks are fucking good. You got Pray For Me, which has a great scream by Jonathan Davis in the Everything Is All Raw. That part in there works so well. It's so great. He does get a little repetitive saying wrong in the screamo voice he's using. A little. Not saying that much, but song flows very well, so it did really good. Then you have Love and Meth, which is the second track on here. And I like the doo 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 doo. I love that part in the song. And the crashing drums with the dubstep or symphonic or synth kind of sound to it with the melody. It just works well with the doo 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 doo. Pretty fast going in it, like doo 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 doo. But the drums and the guitars are just following along with that synth melody or whatever, and it works very well, and that's what I love about that song. And Jonathan's screams in it are pretty good too. The video was so weird, where they're like puppets or whatever and putting on a performance or whatever, but overall Love and Meth was a great track. Then you get What We Do and Spike in My Veins. Those two tracks are really good too. What We Do, it has a good build up in the bridge or whatever. Builds up to a great chorus. And so does Spike in My Veins. That has a great build up in the pre-chorus mostly. And I like the Spike in My Veins, the catchy chorus or whatever, the never gonna run away, seeking on the path, but the pain always gets in the way. And blah blah blah, slowly watch me die, I'm insane, so dangerous, don't you dare get in my way. I know the words so well, so I've heard this song multiple times. But Spike in My Veins was a very great song, and I really enjoyed it. Mass Hysteria and Paranoid and Aroused were also great tracks too. The first 6 songs on this record are amazing and do so well. Even the ones that are not singles, they're really great tracks. There's a lot to offer with this record. And even though they did add some dubstep kind of sound to it with some of their sound in a few songs, it still worked and made the album flow very well. Like Victimize has that, Spike in My Veins has that dubstep sound. I guess Hater kind of has that a little. The Game Is Over, yeah, it has that too. But my favorite tracks on here have got to be Spike in My Veins, Love and Meth, Paranoid and Aroused, Victimized. Victimized is my all-time favorite on this record. And Tell Me What You Want. And also The Game Is Over. Those are really good tracks right there. I just named off 6 tracks that I really enjoyed. But yeah, Mass Hysteria is a very good song, but it kind of is a little weird at the same time with the melody. But it works very well. I'm sorry if I yawned. But Paranoid and Aroused has a great intro to it with the melody, with the doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, or that sound to it with the melody, and it's so great. Never Never and Punishment Time are also, well, Never Never is not my favorite on here. I like the bridge with Jonathan screams the daw, da 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 da, or whatever, following with that dubstep sound in the bridge as well. So yeah, that's another song that adds the dubstep music to it. And although they do take elements from or different sounds, not different sounds, but the same sound like they did with Path of Totality, and blend it in with this record, plus add the rock sound like they normally do, it turned out really good and was more of a success than Path of Totality. Path of Totality was a pretty good record, but this one is better. Is much better. The bonus tracks are really good too, except for Hater. Hater, I know, is a song about bullying and cyberbullying too. They're spreading bullying awareness plus cyberbullying awareness with that song. And the lyrics pretty much describes how this person's being bullied and ridiculed through most of his life, or most of their lives. It relates to anyone who's been bullied in their life. And I can relate to that song because I've been bullied myself through my life, but I don't let that get to me anymore because it's in the past. But pretty much, I kind of took it to a deep place there, so I apologize for that. Pretty much, this record delivered very well, and there were a lot of splendid tracks on this album that I really enjoyed. There were only 2 songs on here that didn't do so well, and that was the bullying track Hater and Never Never. It's just Hater had a weird sound to it, and that's why I didn't like it that much. It just felt weird to me, and the video was very showed these people looking like they're covered in blood and all that, and it's just gross. But out of 10, I think I'm gonna give this record a 9 out of 10. This record is hands down amazing. But my favorite song on here of all time is Victimize. That's a great song. I like the part in the song, it's the black veil, and the It's Coming For Me part. That's my favorite part in the song or whatever, at the bridge. But comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the paradigm shift. I almost said Path of Totality. I'm sorry about that. If you've heard the paradigm shift, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. I'm trying to say it slowly so you understand what I'm saying. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for the It Chapter 2 movie review possibly tomorrow, mostly tomorrow night. And I'll also return to you in a little while for the Blink 182 I Really Wish I Hated You track review. And I gotta listen to it again because I heard it today and I was like, I don't know if I should like it. I was unsure of what to rate it. So I gotta go back and listen to it again and see what I think of it. And I will return to you Monday officially for the last Korn album review to end the marathon. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed this marathon I've been doing for the Korn album reviews leading up to the Nothing record, which is coming out next Friday. Which I know I already reviewed that, and I apologize for reviewing that too early. But it's too late to take it back now, so I'm just gonna let it be. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.